This is Mario's Time Machine. I had it as a kid. I don't know if I've ever beaten it before. It was a fever dream. It's time, my cunning Koopas, to use the time machine and steal the most valuable artifacts that history has to offer. Mario, my collection is almost complete, and there's not a thing that you can do to stop me. You can't stop me. Bowser's museum is inside his castle. That makes sense. I have to get in there and return all the stolen artifacts before history is changed forever. So do we have like a portal into his museum? At last, Bowser's castle. I'll show that no-good reptile he can't mess with history as long as I'm around to set things right. Do you plan on trying the new Monster Hunter? Wilds? I don't know. Maybe. Greatest collection of all time is nearly complete and it's all mine. No one can stop me now, not even Mario. Bowser looks a little bit derpy there. What the fuck, man? I don't know. I can't lately I can't bring myself to spend more than like $10 on a game. And Monster Hunter Wilds right now is expensive and it's just a big time sink. Lately I've been more into games that I could beat in like 10 to 15 hours and go on to the next game. I want variety in my life, you know? And a game like Monster Hunter Wilds, like I played Monster Hunter 3, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, Monster Hunter World, and I played the fuck out of them. But those games, like I would spend hundreds of hours in. You could beat it in 15 hours, just story. Yeah, but that's not getting the experience of Monster Hunter, you know? But don't go now because the optimization is bad. True. Early stream? Yeah, we're doing a long stream today because of Mario Day. We're just gonna start up Time Machine here. Start adventure, continue on. We're gonna start adventure. There goes Mario. We're playing a bunch of lesser known Mario games on the Super Nintendo. So I need to get all 5 of these items, I'm guessing, before this opens up. I like the floaty. Is this like Mario World fucking... I can't spin jump. Let's do the apple first, I guess. Return to owner. How do I do that? How do I do that? I pushed R. Born on what, 1942? Isaac Newton went on to become one of the world's greatest scientists. Newton was uninterested in school until he attended whatever university. So I don't have this information. So... Okay. So if we use this, born on something 1942, are we gonna want to go to 1942 to find out that information? 19 series prevailed, atomic sizes, extreme speed, determining physics. So I'm thinking we want to go to 1942, but that would be like when he was born. Studies were interrupted by London's Great Something Plague, the Black Plague, bubonic plague, 1666. So happy Mario Day! Thank you, thank you. When are Sonic games? How far in the list? Sonic wasn't on Super Nintendo, so we will not be playing Sonic games. Plus, I'm not really a huge Sonic fan, but we'll see. I play Sega games from time to time. Like we just beat High Seas Havoc the other day. Thanks for the lurk, Dex. I appreciate you. I don't think it's easy. Let's go to 1942. So if we go to... Oh, shit. What? How do I... I don't understand so far. Maybe we're going to Cambridge 1687. Let's go to the top. Cambridge 1687. Yo, Nura, what's going on, dude? What does it say? 1687? Yeah. I'm guessing it's... I didn't do it right. I didn't do it right. So, I need to go to... I don't understand the fucking... I don't understand the controls here. We're gonna figure them out, but I just don't know. Okay, here we go. Cambridge. Calcutta. I wish it was in alphabetical order. What the fuck, man? Cambridge. And then 1687, I think. Alright, now let's get all the mushrooms. We could, like, fast forward a little bit. This is really nice. I'm guessing I need enough mushrooms and then we can go into the portal. Here we go. Alright, we started it. I've beaten that game once. Yeah, we played Gex 1 and 2 on stream, which is pretty cool. So how do you do stuff? Can I talk to this dog? Oh, excuse me. My name is Mario. Pleasure to meet you, sir. I am Edmund Halley, astronomer. Edmund Halley, like in Halley's Comet. You refer, no doubt, to the Great Comet of 1862. Under Isaac Newton's theory of gravitation and his laws of motion, I have predicted its return in about 76 years. Sounds like you owe a lot to Isaac Newton. He is without peer. In fact, I'm financing the publication of his Principles of Mathematics, which I call by the Latin name Principia, for short. You may have this rough draft. Did Isaac... God damn, we gotta... Am I able to go into here and figure shit out? Because, let's see. Newton's 3 laws of whatever revolutionized both physics and something. He also discovered the blank of white light and invented the first whatever telescope. Scientists made him full-fledged member of the young age of whatever. Discovery in optics and formulated his famous theory of gravity, I guess, by observing falling whatever. Beyond measure, but right now I seem to have misplaced my telescope lens. Do you see it, old chap? Beyond measure, just right now I seem to have misplaced my telescope lens. Okay. Offer apple. I've already partaken of one today, as to keep the doctor away. Okay. Can I... Okay, you could do different shit. Okay. You could choose what to... This is gonna be crazy. Can I, like, go back? So we have a bonus at the top, and it's ticking down, so we have a time limit. Yo, Ian, what's going on, dude? Can you tell me where I am? Merry Christmas to you, sir, and welcome. This is Cambridge, one of the oldest universities in the world. Many disciplines of infinite fascination, astronomy, physics, mathematics. It was, of course, much easier before Isaac Newton invented the calculus. What's calculus? Oh, 'tis to make the head swim. Calculus is a very advanced type of mathematics that has allowed us to solve innumerable problems which remained mysteries before. You may have this book on calculus. Do you tell me why this apple is important? Of what import could such a fruit be? I prithee, leave me now. I must finish this lecture upon Isaac Newton's 3 laws of motion, and the second escapes my memory. So, was it laws of motion? Or, no, we don't have that. Is this one, how do you do this? This? Black Plague? Is bubonic in here? I'm guessing it's just Black Plague. Three laws of... What was it? 3 laws of... motion. Let's do motion. Just goofing off at work, hell yeah. This game may be a little bit boring at times, but we have to get through it, and it's one that I had as a kid and I don't think I ever beat, so it's kind of on my my bucket list of games. Revolutionized both physics and And the second escapes my memory. Can you tell me why this is important? Of what import could a fruit be? I prithee. Okay. I know not what you want, sir. So Principia is the book that the other guy gave me. Hi, what is this place? This, my good man, is the Royal Society. We are a collection of learned men of science who meet to promote scientific discussion. I cannot imagine your business here. Excuse me, I was just asking about Newton. I see, a friend of Isaac's, eh? 'Tis true, it must be said. He is one of the great minds of our age. He was made a full-fledged member at the age of 30, the young upstart. What did he do? He may have put me out of business. Take this lens. I grind precision lenses for telescopes. The Newtonian reflecting telescope may make them obsolete. Is that something I need here? Invented the first reflecting telescope, he said? Reflecting. Full-fledged member at the age of 30. Discovery in his 2 landmark books, The Something and Optics. I don't know that one yet. Is this like the refraction? No. Okay. My stepdaughter loves this game, along with Missing. She could breeze it. Interesting. I had both. When I was a kid, I had both Mario's Missing and Mario's Time Machine. But reflecting telescope. But I didn't beat either of them, I don't think. Ask his astronomer friend Edmund Haley. 2 doors down. I'll need to find my unfinished manuscript of the Principia to tell you anything more about Newton. It was the only copy in existence. Here, take this. Ah, my lost Principia. Now I can read this while I wait publication of his next great work, which I believe he is calling Optics. That's Latin for optics. Optics, which is Latin for optics, as no doubt you have surmised. In the study of light and its behavior as it travels through lenses, with a simple prism, Newton can show white light is made up of a spectrum of colors. Now, why didn't I think of that? Ew. How do I do this? Like this? There was an error sharing my streak. It's at 25. Fuck yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Discovered the something of white light. Could that be? Spectrum? Both physics and something. I don't know yet. The something and optics? The Principia? Is the Principia his book? God damn it. Alright, I'm missing revolutionize both physics and something. Shit. Alright, let's, how much science has he influenced? Physics, mathematics, astronomy, they were all a jumble before Newton. Physics, revolutionized both physics, mathematics. Mathematics is not in here. What was the other one? Physics, mathematics, astronomy. Alright, so we got that finished. We just got to finish these 3. Born on something, 1642, until he attended whatever university, and then his formulated famous theories of something. Okay. Okay. Can you tell me anything else more? I'm sorry, there's nothing I can tell you. Okay, let's go back to this dude. Here you go. Beyond measure, but right now... Okay, offer calculus book. How do I switch? God damn, these controls are fucking frustrating. There we go. Offer lens. Ah, just the lens I needed one day in big telescopes. We'll use Isaac Newton's discovery that a curved mirror works like a lens. Big metal mirrors don't distort as badly as big glass lenses. Immensely so. His theory of gravitation allows us to understand the orbits of the planets. Perhaps one day we shall send rockets to the moon. And all because of a common apple. So his theory of gravitation, I'm guessing this is gravitation. I don't know the university, and I don't know when he was born. An apple like this? Why, yes. Well, when, as a young man, Newton saw an apple fall, he realized that the same force kept the moon in orbit about the Earth. It was true revelation. Okay. So, oops, shit. It's gonna take me a minute to really know these controls here. You're too kind, noble sir, I cannot accept. Can you tell me why this is important? I prithee, leave me now. Shit. Keep pushing the wrong fucking buttons. It's like R to open up the book to put things in. It's X to talk to people and leave doors and shit. Oh, there's this. Okay. Hello. Can you tell me where I am? Why, this is England's Cambridge University, my man. This is where Isaac Newton went to school. He was a student of mine. Cambridge University. Alright, when was he born? Well, to tell you true, Newton did most of his groundbreaking work at his family's farm in Woolsthorpe. That was during the 2 years the Black Plague shut down the university. I say that would have to be his theory of gravity and his laws of motion. Perchance you care for his second law of motion, which he wrote upon his paper. Oh, go on, keep it, lad. Curious question, an apple? No, I've lost my calculus book myself. I am finding it most difficult to concentrate upon anything else. Offer the book. My missing book, you have an eternal gratitude. Now I can ponder the confounding equations which Newton developed in his 20s. That is, we didn't grasp them already, of course. Jesus Christ. Long stream today? Yes, we are doing a long stream today. Yeah, main reason is because of Mario Day. Because my birthday was on Friday, and I took that off, and I had, obviously, the weekend off. And then Mario Day fell on Monday. I'm just like, long weekend. Birthday, weekend, Mario Day. And we'll just do a long stream for my birthday and a long stream for Mario Day. It gives me an excuse to knock out all these simple Mario games. So why not? Studying theology, history, alchemy. Say one day I went to Parliament or run the mint. Offer apple. Are you attempting a bribe, sir? Okay. When was he born? Did I fuck that? I've already done that. I prefer my Macintosh. Okay. Offer apple. I think not. Is there anything? What is this? Born on what? Christmas Day, maybe? Is that something not right? Coronation? Hi, I'm trying to return this. Please, away with you, small person. I must publish a book of my discoveries, and I cannot recall the origin of my theory of gravity. What a dreadful birthday has befallen me this day. Mr. Newton, remember this apple? Good heavens, that's it! The apple falls for the same reason that the moon orbits the Earth. It all comes back to me. Thank you, Mario. I can complete the Principia now. Need anything else? Not now, Mario, but I dare say I'm baffled. I cannot seem to comprehend the physics of how to manage to jump so impressively. So then, now do I go in here and then just... So is this wrong? Is it just gravity or some shit? It is gravitation. Maybe this is wrong? I have no idea how to play this game. You were cleared? when you hear a rap pipe sound, then it's all clear. Okay. Is that my password? Okay. Return to owner. Orleans 1429. Wait, is there like sad faces? Did I just fuck up? Because the controls are so fucking weird. God damn it. Orleans 1429. Okay. Orleans 1429. Good old Joan of Arc. Fuck yeah. Her friends called her Jean. Fuck. Nope. Shit. Missed it. I'm guessing I gotta like get through with the most time for the bonus or whatever. Alright, so what do we got? Friend, can you tell me what battle this is? Why, this is Orleans, mon ami. We are attempting to storm the fortification of Tourelles. Is there anything in here that, okay. The idea that a mere 17-year-old could inspire hardened soldiers to win a battle after battle during France and England's 100-Year War is amazing. That, I'm guessing that's Joan of Arc, was illiterate. 15th century farm girl makes it more astounding. Driven to change her world by the vision and voices of something saints, Joan led French troops against the something in an effort to expel them from her country. Armed with the sword of something and clad in custom-made armor, Joan led an army of something men to a divisive victory, lifting the siege of the city of... Is that this? Fortification of Tourelles? Maybe it's Tourelles? I don't know. To allow the something to be crowned king, something of France. Tried and convicted of something. Okay. Yo, ZDR Monster, what's going on? We are striving to end the siege of Orleans by the English, of course. Is that a siege of something? Was that in here? Led an army siege of the city of Orleans? I'm assuming? Okay. It's a tough battle ahead. Perhaps we don't know victory until soon be ours. How could you know that? Why, we are led by the maid Joan. Petite amie. That means like small something. With her leading us, we will not lose this fight. When we take Orleans, the Dauphin shall be crowned king. Dauphin. Good old Joan of Arc. Nice anime reference. The Dauphin. Will be crowned king something of France. It just says will be crowned king and the English driven away. I'm guessing this is British? Nope. English? Okay. Not a dolphin, a dauphin. That is what we call the heir to the throne. When he is crowned, he will become Charles VII, our leader. Though many say Charles is led by Joan. Is that something here? Is this Charles VII? Okay. Sounds pretty impressive.
I don't trust stairs. They are always
Thank
up
you for
to
the
something.
follow. Thank you for the follow, ZDR Monster. She is like an avenging angel, monsieur. The sight of her leading the troops inspires the men greatly. I would tell you more, but with all the fighting, I am behind on my work. I need to fix a bit of the Duke of Alacon's horse, and I can't find it. Okay. I may command their swords, but Joan commands their hearts. Does Joan really go into battle? We. She rides at the head of the troops. You should see the men rally around her standard. She has never taken part in the actual clash of arms, yet she knows much about the art of war. She's a natural leader of men and fearless when facing the enemy. They made for her a special suit of armor much smaller than that of a man, with no crests on it. And of course, she carries the sword of St. Catherine. Okay, well, we know that's in here. Sword of St. Catherine. And then... So, I'm guessing this is Joan. Okay, and then the voice of something saints, army of some kind of men, and convicted of. Okay. I didn't want to fucking do that. Stupid. A small miracle that Joan told the priests where to find it at St. Catherine de Fierbois, a village she'd never visited, and find it they did. How did she know it was there? The voices told her. She said these things come to her through the voices of 3 saints. And just between you, me, and the tent flap, I believe her. Is that something? Arctic, sup? What's going on, physics? Voices of... was it 3? Okay. Led an army of some kind of men to a decisive victory, and then what was she convicted of? And just between you and me, filled with faith. Sounds like you know Joan a lot. I've grown quite fond of her like a sister. When I saw her struck by that arrow today, pained me greatly. Yikes. You mean she was hit? Have no fear, mon ami. She was merely knocked to the ground. She arose quickly and pulled out the shaft herself. Penis. The men took her away from battle to heal. I must get the shield to her. Can you help? As the Duke of Alencon, a note signed by me would give you safe passage around the camp to look for her, but alas, I have no quill to write with. Okay. So I need to get a quill for that dude. Foolish men are being led by witchcraft and heresy, I fear. It's like battle to me. This is merely a skirmish. The real battle is who controls Charles. Is Charles the king? Not yet, but it looks like he soon will be. Thanks to Joan, each victory she wins brings Charles closer to becoming crowned king of France of Reims. At Reims? You must understand, Joan is doing what Charles' many advisors and knights could not. Their power and influence is reduced with each victory she wins. They are very nervous. What's that got to do with witchcraft? Why, that's obvious. Her claims of hearing the voices of saints is heresy. I tell you, heresy. A mere shepherd girl of 17 could not lead 4,000 men into battle. Okay, so this is 4,000 men. And then she was tried and convicted of witchcraft. Does this game have a hard mode? I don't think so. Any game that doesn't have a hard mode, I just try to beat. If there is a way to... There's no witchcraft here. Maybe it's treason? Fuck. This game doesn't... if it doesn't have a hard mode, I usually set a challenge, but this game's kind of impossible to do like a challenge on, so I'm just trying to beat it. Maybe she was an extraordinary girl. Bah, a woman cannot lead men. What could you know of such things? Here, make yourself useful. Take this quill and pen to the Duke of Alencon. Okay. I think Joan is going to change your mind. Never. A woman has no place in the field of battle. Now be gone, impudent gnome. He called me a fucking gnome. What an asshole. Alright. Shit. We have the quill. Marvello, my quill from my scribe. You shall have your letter. Also, take this bit from my horse. Give it to the stable master. He will know the whereabouts of Joan's horse. Merci, Count Mario, and bon chance to you. Nope, shit. Here you go. Offer horse's bit. Oh, bone. You found the bit for my duke's horse. Merci, little friend. I saw hoof prints of her favorite horse heading up the hill towards the meadow. Look for her there, Bonchance. She may need it. Okay. I don't have anything else. I don't think he needs anything. Can I go this way? Is this where Joan is? Complete history book? Oh. Forgive me, I'm still weak. During the battle, I lost my buckler and was struck by an arrow. Okay, so I need to finish the history book. So, tried and convicted of treason, possibly? What up, bro? What's going on, Ro? Mario looks kind of lifeless here, to be honest. He kind of does. What? I thought it was witchcraft. Heresy? Maybe it's heresy. That makes sense. There it is. Sweet. Alright. Thank you, Monster. So let's go talk to Joan now. I think you'll be needing this, Miss Joan. Ah, you found my shield. Now I can lead my army once again. Orleans shall not see another day under siege. I give you my thanks. Let's just say that it comes to me in a vision, Mario. Okay. Go ahead and get out of here. How you doing, Ro? What you up to, man? We're playing a bunch of baby Mario games today, but we need to knock them all out in order to increase our numbers, so it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Alright, so what is this one? One of the most versatile geniuses in history, Leonardo da Vinci took his name from the village of something, where he was born on April 15th, some kind of year. He lived during a period of artistic and intellectual reawakening called the Renaissance. Let's see how many I can get. Which followed the 1,000-year slumber known as the Middle Ages. The talented child, Leonardo apprenticed as a painter in something and later worked in Milan and Rome. He was employed by a series of wealthy something, and his interest extended beyond painting. He was also a sculptor, something, engineer, musician, scientist, and inventor. I'm guessing painter? Artist, maybe? I don't know. No. How do I get out of here? Okay. Perfect example of a something man. His famous notebooks used some kind of handwriting for security purposes and were full of ideas that would not be realized. Diving gear. Leonardo something of the Last Supper and his portrait of something also known as La Gioconda rank among the most famous pictures ever painted. Okay, so let's no. Let's get out of here. Does that number at the top include pirate originals from the original era? I'd like you to play that Chikorita bootleg platformer. No, this only includes official releases in the US and certain games that from Japan only that were translated to English that I've decided to add. So like Go-Go Ackman, Magical Poppin' was on there. Fireman from PAL Regions is on there. Terranigma was on there. Stuff like that. But no bootlegs or anything like that. Enjoying my day off? Fuck yeah. Alright, here we go. Oh wait, shit. What is the date we need to go to? Florence, 1505. So Florence, 1505. Florence, 1505. But that number, the 724, could go up if there's games that were released in Japan or PAL regions that I feel would be fun to play, you know. It's kind of my own rules, so to speak. Okay. At least you aren't playing the PC version with the creepy Mario. I'm not sure what that one is. Sounds interesting though. Excuse me, I'm lost. Do you have a minute? No, not now. My book of notes has vanished and I cannot concentrate on my painting of Lady Giocondo. So I'm guessing that's Leonardo DiCaprio. What is this place? This is an old workshop of Verrocchio, the master artist. One day I hope to be a master like he was, but right now I'm just an apprentice. Work for free at the master's shop and learn the skills of an artist. The great opportunity for young man Leonardo da Vinci was an apprentice here. So was that one of the things? Village of... I don't know. Apprentice as a painter in something. Was whatever the... I don't know if we even seen the name yet. No. Master wants to deliver this bucket of plaster to Michelangelo. If you take it for me, I'd have more time to talk. Grazie. I hear he's going to paint a fresco on a chapel ceiling, just as Leonardo painted the Last Supper on the chapel wall. What was it here? His famous notebooks having, you know, something? Fresco? Was it fresco? His portrait of something, also known as La Giocondo. I don't know if they just said that, but I don't know. You mean Da Vinci? Yeah, not DiCaprio. Let's see, the writing looks all backwards. I'll bet whoever wrote this wanted to keep it as a secret. I'll need a mirror to read it. Okay. Come in, little man, and marvel at the works of Michelangelo. I am the greatest sculptor of the Renaissance, if I do say so myself, and I do. Wake up. It's the last 1,000 years Europe been artistically and intellectually asleep. Now our civilization is having a rebirth, a renaissance. You dare ask? There are none to compare with me, that is, well, except maybe Leonardo. But he wastes his time with inventions, science, and engineering. So, sculptor... what? Inventions, science, and engineering? Okay, well, we already know that. Mirrors in 1505? Did they not exist back there? Yo, Jack, what's going on? Happy Mario Monday, everyone. There are none to compare with me. Okay, got that. Really? Sounds impressive. He's so preoccupied that he creates few works of art. But these days, enough of him. I created La Pieta. I created the giant David for Florence. Now I need to test a new type of fresco. I'd like to know more. No, go away. I need to find some plaster. Do I have... What is this? Offer bucket of plaster. Grazie. Just been asked by Pope Julius II to paint an entire ceiling of frescoes in Rome's Sistine Chapel. Everyone knows I wish only to sculpt, but the Pope is very important patron. Patron is someone with money who hires an artist to create works of art. So I know that this is... Let's see. Apprentice to painter, wealthy patrons. Grazie means thanks. Yeah. Patrons. Painter in Florence or Venice, Versailles, Vinci. Okay, well, I feel like I missed some shit, but whatever. Mona Lisa. Okay, that's Mona Lisa. And then I don't know the famous used his famous notebooks used something handwriting backwards. Perfect example of a Renaissance man. Also sculptor, architect, and then I don't know where he apprenticed in. I know of a secret. If you travel to Space World 1997, you can meet Happa Chikorita. Alright. Can you tell me anything more? Offer notebook. Grazie, but no. I try not to steal from the competition. So I have a mirror now. So I could take the mirror... Oops, shit. Stop. Get away. I could take the mirror back to this homie. Now I can read your notebook. It's full of marvelous descriptions of flying machines, underwater boats, and mechanisms of war, which I'd say are at least 500 years ahead of their time. Who could have created such a wonderful notebook? You know, I saw a drawing like this here the other day. It's a picture of a flying machine. Please take it. Okay. Shit. What are you saying? It was, I can't remember. Perhaps I could see one more example of this artist's remarkable skill. I could remember who created these drawings. You're too kind. Senor, I cannot accept. Okay. Shit. No, not now. My book of notes has vanished, and I cannot concentrate on my painting of the lady. Okay. Is there any... Oh, what's this? Say, who's that in the art studio? Which one? Leonardo da Vinci's or Michelangelo whatever? They're not here in Florence working on, among other things, a pair of paintings depicting the war with the city of Pisa. Florence? Could it be Florence? I doubt he came... Oh, hydrate? Fuck yeah. Maybe he was a painter in Florence? Okay, so we just need to know the city, or the village he took his name from, and what year he was born. I think that's it. So... Studied here in Florence as a boy, but he was born in a little village of Vinci. That's where he gets his name, Leonardo da Vinci. You see, but everyone just calls him Leonardo. Okay. Do this. And then, what year was he born? And only 30 years old, but he's just a bambino compared to Leonardo. In fact, Leonardo turns 53 next week on April 15th. Let's see. You see it here. Let's see. What year is this? Last Supper, whatever. Too bad. Got it. What else did he do? Got it. What else did he do? Air screw. What's this? A flying machine? Fantastico. Leonardo knows everything. No wonder he's called the Renaissance man. Here, take my these drawings of my geometrically ideal man. Okay. So, what year is this? 1505. He's 30 years before that, so it'd be 75? I thought it said he's turning 30. I don't know. I guess Super Mario World on this stream will avoid the Switch palaces. Oh yeah, I did Super Mario World. I speed ran it in 13 minutes. I just blazed through in 13 minutes. There's nothing more to tell you. Can I give this to Michelangelo? Can I accept it? Can I give it to this guy? Can't remember. Perhaps I can see more example of this drawing. Started to come back to me. This is work of scientist, inventor, engineer, master artist. Someone who frequently asks. Okay. I wish I can go back and, like, think. I don't know. I mean, he would have to be born before 1505, right? Because it says he was born on April 15th, and then it would have to be before 1505. So this is fucking dumb. Has to be 1475, but why isn't that working? Okay. That's dumb. Alright. I found your notebooks. Grazie. Now I can finish the portrait of Mona Lisa. I should have known I cannot count on a fellow Italian. Call me Leo. No offense, but shouldn't Mona Lisa be smiling? She is smiling. See, a subtle, enigmatic smile. People will wonder what that smile means for centuries, and that is exactly what I want them to do, Mario. To behold my work and wonder. Okay. Alright. Now we're kind of hitting our stride, so we know how to play this game. I don't know how many worlds there are, if there's only these 5 or if there's more. Stop. Ludwig. Vienna, 1824, arguably the greatest composer who ever lived. Ludwig van Beethoven spent most of his life in the in the Austrian music capital of something. Born in whatever year, Ludwig gave his first something concert at age 8. Soon recognized as a master pianist, he is said to have met Wolfgang. Wolfgang Mozart. His talents turned towards composing. However, with the ear problems he had suffered for many years worsened, and he became totally deaf. It is perhaps because of this handicap that he became such an original composer. Able only to imagine the music he created, Beethoven, whatever. Although he lived in the something of his royal patron and was admired the world over, Beethoven would soon have a bad temper, messy habits, mean tongue. This perhaps explains why he never married. He completed his first, what do you call this? His first symphony? Ninth Symphony in something. Okay, let's go. You mean floors, not levels. There's 3 floors. There can't be 75 levels to return things. That's insane. That'll take forever. Vienna, 1824. Vienna, 1824. Where the fuck is Vienna? There it is. Vienna, 1824. Is this the prequel to Mario's Missing? I don't know, Zed. I don't know if it's a prequel. I mean, it might be. See, nerds. Feels very similar in gameplay and theme. It is very, very similar, yeah. What's all this excitement about? What's that? I don't hear so well. Write it on a card. Oh, they're about to give me a premiere performance of my Ninth Symphony, but they seem unable to start. Go away. Okay, music. Do you know Ludwig van Beethoven? Tune in, Mario. This is a music store in Vienna. Ever since I heard Beethoven's Third Symphony, I've been a big fan. Oh, many symphonies. He also carries Opus 18 six-string quartets, which he published in 1801. Is either of those here? Although he lived in the something of his royal patron and was admired the world over, okay. With the presentation of his masterpiece, the Ninth Symphony, in somewhere. The Australian music capital of something, born in something. He gave his first something concert at age 8. His first... His first metal concert? Piano concert. Alright, born in something, music capital of somewhere, and then he lived in the something of his royal patron, and then, so we're looking at, we're looking for places. My music fan, a fan with my store's name printed on it. How many CDs, works does he have? With his Ninth Symphony in progress, I wouldn't be surprised if he'll publish 200 works by the end of the year. Hopefully, I'll still be open by then. Unfortunately, Beethoven's last few works haven't been selling well. It's also difficult to keep up with the latest trends in new instruments in 1824. Can't see it too well. I lost my glasses, but I like this Ode to Joy portion then. I'm no critic. Do you like my novel concept of selling novelty items? Try a back scratcher. I'm afraid his hearing, like my eyesight, is getting worse. Right, unique music. Right now, I need to find some unique merchandise to sell. Okay. I can't go in the newspaper area? Okay, let's go in the hotel. Alright, back scratcher is novelty. Back then it was. Do you know who wrote this manuscript? Musical, but then again, this is Vienna in 1824. We're up to our wigs and musicians. Mozart, Beethoven, Haydn, all the big names are here. Musical, this is Vienna, 1824. Is there anything in here? Shit, I didn't write down this year. Okay, fine. So, although he lived in the something, music capital of something, born something. Oh, wow, yo, Neato, bro. Thank you for the 10 stream streak, dude. Oh, and in 1787, he stayed right here. He met Mozart, but he had to go back to Germany. I'm itching to mark his room with a plaque to boost my status. He's staying with you now. Pity, no. Although he's a slob and plays loudly due to his bad ears, I love having a famous guest. Now he lives in a palace. So that's what it is, palace. So we need to find out, spent most of his life in the Austrian music capital of something, and then his birth year. It's indeed a prequel, but you had both games backwards. It's missing and then Time Machine. Whatever. Is he married? So, what is, oh, back scratcher. Can I offer you the fan? It's not just me, okay. Shit. So we'll go back here. We'll give him the back scratcher. I don't need any clutter anymore. Oh, shit. Well, do you need this? A fan? No, not for me. Small one. Okay. Good day. Is Beethoven here? No. Is warm in here? Ludwig doesn't socialize during the day. I'm trying to, like, skim for when he was born. Me, Lewis, in German. Heavens, what a great relief. Now we can continue to gossip about Ludwig if you care to. He was born in Bonn in 1770. And then most of his life in the Austrian capital. Music capital. He later came here, the music capital of the globe. So then wouldn't this just be Vienna? Since that's where we went? Okay. No. Can I just go here? Is this your music? What's that? My ninth! Ah, Air Mario, you finally ended up with the score. I've been looking for that sheet music for days. Sit and listen to the orchestra play. I like your music a lot. Well, it comes from the future. You must be from the future. I have nothing but critics now. What do those fools know? I told them. My works are not for you, but a later age. Alright. So, in order of release, is Mario's Missing Then Time Machine, but canonically this plays as a sequel. Am I following? Big hand. Super big hand, dude. All the better to jork his big ol' fat peen. So what are we going to now? Philadelphia. Somebody was born in Virginia in 1743. After studying law, he became a leader in the Virginia House of something. He, in his famous paper, A Summary View of the Rights of Something America, he insisted that colonial ties with England were blank. What he lacked as a public blank certainly made up for by his powerful writing. Chosen to write the Declaration of Independence, which was later stolen by our good buddy Nicolas Cage. A document that gave birth of the United States on July 4th. I don't know the year. Heartbroken over the untimely passing of his young wife, Martha, Jefferson never married again. Second vice president and the third... Wait, what? His political career, he served as the governor of Virginia, the first secretary of state, second vice president, and the third just straight up president. Of the United States, retiring to the home he had designed, his beloved something. He later became the founder of the University of Virginia, a scientist, something, okay. So this is Thomas Jefferson. Okay, let's go. Was it Philadelphia? 1776. If you remember, don't read this Arctic. Okay, I won't read it. I'm texting on my phone. By the way, the PC version doesn't specify Bowser froze to death. He just became Bowser. So we're going to Philadelphia, 1776. Oops. And then 1776. Let's go. Oh shit. I missed it. This is like my favorite part of the game back when I was a kid. I used to just collect the mushrooms until time ran out because I thought it was super fun. I'm missing a bunch. Holy shit, am I missing a bunch? I get no bonus, but that's fine. Turtle's gonna turt, that's right. Where, okay. Hi, I'd like to return this piece of paper. Probably belongs to someone in Independence Hall. They're always writing up documents. I bet it belongs to that red-headed fellow from Virginia. A heck of a writer, not much of a public speaker. Tom something, he wrote The Summary View of Rights of British America. Is that in here? Public speaker, maybe? Summary view of the rights of what? British America. Virginia House of something. Copy that pamphlet. What's his name? Tom something. Okay. Gazette. Where are your ears, young man? Have you heard nothing? We're breaking away from Great Britain. I have to get over to the hall myself. I don't believe I've had the pleasure, Mario. I'm Ben Franklin, publisher, scientist, occasional inventor. Is that in here? No. Have you played the latest TMNT game, Revenge of Shredder? Ooh, I've been looking into that. I am actually. I'm a Philadelphia representative to the Continental Congress. Is that in here? Is this Congress here? No, can't be. Alright, I don't know. Go over to Independence Hall right away to sign the declaration. So happy to hear, my friend. I find my glasses. I don't mean to brag, but I invented bifocals, you know. Can you tell me about, okay. I don't have, all I have is a newspaper, which he does not want. Where else can I go here? To the inn? What's going on here? We're at war. We've had it up to here with the British and their taxes. Why should we be run by a parliament across the Atlantic? King George III of Great Britain. The British have ruled the American colonies since our founding in Jamestown, but we're now want our independence. So is this ties House of something, United States on something, colonial ties, England were. What's the word that they're looking for? What's the word they're looking for here? Is this that the colonial ties with England were... passive? In Jamestown, but now on our independence. Since the shot heard around the world was fired at the Battle of Lexington and Concord in April, more than a year ago. Taxation and tyranny. If you want to know more, take a copy of my Thomas Jefferson's pamphlet of summary view of the rights of the British America. It's all in here. So Continental Congress, representatives, and the colonies. 13 individual colonies can stand up against a power like Britain. I don't know. Have you seen today's paper? I feel like that's one of these, the House of something. This is like the longest one here. Fuck you. Government? Did I just say that twice? Is it representatives? Is it really? Did I like go right past representatives? No, there's no representatives in there. Alright, okay. Is this... okay. Fuck. What do I have here? Newspaper? You're most kind. Okay. Wait. Today's Gazette. Let's see what they have to say, gentlemen. Today is the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Oh, I offer you, people shall remember this date for years to come. So, obviously, that's 1776. Alright, 1796, but they took the final vote on July 2nd. They're signing the document today, and I wonder what day they'll wind up celebrating. That is, if we win. If we win, could we win? Could we lose? Listen to him, boys. He doesn't think we can lose. Look here, my little man. Britain and the largest navy and the best army in the entire world. We're fighting over our own land. We know the terrain and know how to use it to our advantage. British troops fight in formation. We won't make that mistake. Then, of course, there's Washington. You should. George Washington is the commander of the chief of the Continental Forces. It's our army. He beat the British at Boston, and now he's fighting for New York City. Man, this is a tough one. Get spicy, nerd. Oh shit! I didn't even see that. Hot time. I didn't even see that. Fuck. Let's do it. Spicy bean. Fucking Carolina Reaper right off the bat. That's awesome. Alright, here we go. Spicy bean. Goddamn. If only PMD was on SNES. Maybe for a GBA marathon. What's PMD? God. God damn. God, fuck. That's hot, dude. God damn. I'm dying over here. With help. 7 more years. Open this all right away. I don't know what these are. House of what? Coronation? We already tried government. We already tried independence. I don't know. Burgess? Is it Burgers? House of Burgess? Burgesses? He insisted that colonial ties with England were good. Were crooked. Who wants this fucking book? Yep, says right here, summary of the rights of British America and whatever. Voluntary. Alright, is that... what else do I need? Do I need 2 more? His beloved something. Retiring to the home he had designed, his beloved whatever. Founder of the University of Virginia, a scientist. Playwright? Architect, statesman. Social studies teacher, Mr. Pluth, right? Let's see. Built his house, Virginia, Monticello. Okay. Monticello. And then let's return. Here's your spectacles. Science, farming, architecture. farmer. Alright. Stop it. Need to go up here, give him back his thing. Shit. Don't even care. We're trying to speedrun this shit now. We've been on this for over an hour. We need to wrap this shit up. God damn, my mouth is fucking hot, dude. Thank you for that, Zed. Holy shit. Oh, we can go in here now. Alright, next round. Is there 3 of these floors? Is that it? So there's total 15 levels, I'm guessing. Menlo Park. Prolific inventor, also known as Jersey something of Menlo Park, began his quest of perfecting the light bulb. This is, what's his face? Thomas Jefferson. No? Who am I thinking of? Light bulb in 1879 after tiring of the flickering light and funny smells of the old. Don't tell me. Dangerous, like kerosene? Gas lamps? Learning of a similar invention in something... Yeah, Edison. Oh. Thomas Edison, not Jefferson. I'm an idiot. Edison tried over something types of material in seemingly endless quest to find a long burning fire filament. Eventually, he discovered that carbonized something was the perfect material. Although best remembered as the inventor of the incandescent bulb, there's no bulb in here. Light bulb. Edison also brought us, among other inventions, the phonograph, the something battery, and motion pictures. Alkaline battery. Edison is also credited with owning more something than anyone else in history. Book? Owning more patents. Receiving more than something in his lifetime. Later in life, he was quoted in saying, "Genius is 1% inspiration, 99% like luck." Okay, we don't know that, but we figured out most of this. Jersey's something, learning of a similar invention in something he tried over something materials. Okay, what is this? This is Menlo Park 1879. 1879. Let's just make sure we get this. And let's do Menlo Park. There it is. Alright. Let's go. I have no idea why Mario has to surf in order to go back in time. That's like, baffles me. Baffles my brain. Okay. Where? There it is. Ah, my nose is running from that Carolina Reaper bean. Jesus. New Jersey, everyone knows Thomas Edison. They call him the Wizard. Okay. Soon all these will have been used, and I doubt they're gonna maybe they will reuse some, I don't know. Learn of similar inventions in something he tried over something materials, discovered that carbonized something was the material. Tried over 200, wait. Looks like a similar thread or filament. Always looking for things this shape. He's tried over 200 of them as filaments for his new invention. What? What is a slender shape? Oh. Bulbs, it's a bulb. Whatever American version of football is started in Menlo Park. Lost the ball. Okay. I don't need anything here. Medicine referred to, ordered from China. Ah, yes, here's a telegram. Send bamboo. Carbonized. Bamboo? Carbonized bamboo? It's interesting. I would have never guessed bamboo. So... funny smells from the old dangerous gas lamps. Learning of a similar invention in something. And then, receiving more than how many patents, and then the quote. Okay. Postcards from all over the world. I need one to complete my collections. That doesn't come here often. On break now. Okay. Hotel. Gas lamps, $3 with a bathroom. Good stable view. It's gonna cost you $3.50. Absolutely expect me. Okay, cherry something cheery like. Hotel Menlo. Postcard of the joint. Haircut and shave. They make everything around here. Look, licorice I've ever seen. Edison buys thin strands of fiber like this in the hardware store. Out of cotton twine, even gold. Telegram from my brother. He's one of many men who works at Edison, you know. Barry's a wizard. Doesn't do it all himself. Do I have a postcard now. Offer postcard. No thanks, I can't take that. Okay. Do you want the postcard? Cannot accept. Shit. Telegraph. Postcard. So I wanted postcard, whatever. Fixtures since he about light bulb experiments in Europe, you know. Very funny telegram yesterday. 99% perspiration. I have another telegram here for the druggist. Okay. Okay. So perspiration. I knew that. I don't know why it didn't come to me. Spoink these nuts. Do I have a spoink? Fuck. I might now. Perspiration. I don't know. It didn't say how many patents he's had. And then, similar invention in China, was it? Asia. Fuck. Can't stop it. Jesus Christ. How do I exit this? There we go. Thanks, can't offer that. Not for me. Light bulb, cyber filaments that grow, certified vacuum, whatever. Carbon hasn't been booed, the answer. We can work on the whatever. I was complaining about weird noises and smells. Balloon in the window. Have this. Football? Who wants football? Hardware store? Including his first big hit. Shit. I don't know where the this other place is. I don't know if I read that. I don't know if I got it. I have scissors. Let's go to the drugstore and see if they want scissors. Can I go here? No. 1,000 patents. Okay, 1,000. So that we have 1,000, and then I just need to figure out the other... This one. I don't know what this is. Learning of similar inventions in Britain. In... Europe? Alright, perfect. Alright. Got it. Let's get out of here. Big hand! Alright. How many we got? We knocked out 2 already, or just 1? Just 1. Let's go to China, shall we? Gobi Desert. Oh, when Marco Polo was born in the Italian trading port of something... Don't know the trading port. Western world know little of the Far East. Marco's father, somebody, and uncle Maffeo were merchants. Capital of the Chinese emperor, somebody in 1266. Again, for China, they took something-year-old Marco with them. A journey of more than, I don't know how many years, including a crossing of the Gobi Desert. Brought them to Kublai Khan's capital at something, now Beijing. Khan to collect the Marco, employed him for 17 years in enterprises all over Asia. Discovered wonders unknown in Europe, including paper money. Metal money. No, it's paper. Fuck. Spectacles and something. The Polos finally returned to Venice in some other year after escorting a Mongolian princess to the Khan of... blank. Back home, Marco was captured during a war between Venice and Genoa. While imprisoned, he wrote of his travels in the memoirs. I don't know. That one's a really long one. Which remained Europe's main source of information on Asia for the next hour. There's a lot of numbers in here. Gobi Desert, what's the year? 1292, okay. So let's do this first. 1292. Wish this was faster. Alright, Gobi Desert. And I wish these were alphabetical. Like, what the fuck? Who created this bullshit? Here we go. There ain't no way I missed that. I don't know what... Do I have to collect enough mushrooms in order to get into the portal? I don't know what the mushrooms do. That's kind of, like, confusing to me. I assume you need to collect all of them in order to go. Okay, that's Marco Polo. Who is this insolent beetle who comes unannounced? You had better be bearing gifts worthy of the great Khan's attention. I'm from Brooklyn. Brooklyn, bah, your accent betrays you. You are obviously another bold explorer from Italy. I am the great Kublai Khan. You are in my capital city of Kambuluk. Is that in here? Is that this, the capital? Okay. Just as you've never heard of my father or my father's father, Genghis Khan. Wasn't that... Shouldn't I know that? Oh, that's Marco's father. Okay. Conquest of China that completed your year of 1279. Is that one of them? Is that a year? 1279. No. Mighty Empire of Earth, as an experienced explorer, you could conduct trade for me in the Empire's outlying provinces here. Take half of what I pay Marco Polo. Brave explorer, perhaps not unlike yourself, who left Italy when he was a boy of 17. Would this be 17? Yeah. Okay. Now he has decided to return home. This displeases me. I shall brood until I find a worthy distraction. Okay. What did I get? Some kind of payment? Where the fuck? That's the weirdest door. I just pushed X just assuming that I can go back here. Excuse me, I'm seeking the owner of this. Ah, printed block. The owner of this has been careless. Nature of objects is always the same. It habits of their own. Okay, whatever. Why sage like me? Many things in China that the world to the west does understand. My good friends Nicolo and Maffeo Polo. So Nicolo. Eastern capital of the Chinese Emperor. I don't know who the Chinese Emperor would be. It wouldn't be Kublai Khan, would it? Okay, well, whatever. Journey of I don't know how many years. Italian trading port. Years. Discoveries. Return to Venice in some year. Mongolian princess. Travels in the something of Marco Polo. And then main source of Asia for the next I don't know how many years. Okay. They arrived here 17 years ago with Nicolo's son Marco. They sought material wealth, but instead found the treasure that is China. Inventiveness. Things your Western world could not understand. Coal, paper, spectacles, curative herbs, and spices. So, spectacles, coal, paper, spices. Curative herbs. How the fuck? Where the fuck are these things? It says, paper, money, coal, spectacles. Coal, paper, spectacles, fireworks. Ah, fireworks. Got it. I didn't read far enough. Alright, finally, the Polos finally returned to Venice in some kind of year. Far too many wonders for me to tell you. Is written of his experiences here in China. If I could... Okay. Can I... Oops, shit. Can I give you this paper money? This is not... What? Like those polos. Well, don't expect any favors from me. I have no gifts, I'm afraid. Okay. First of all, they arrived laden with goods from the west. Home is a great trading port called Venice. Alright. I can't, like, you can't go up, so you literally have to scroll through the entire fucking thing here. Venice, and then... Hold on, let me unlock my door real quick. Just in case. I don't want my wife coming home if she can't get in the house. Return to Venice in some year. Princess, book, and I don't know how many years. Here's some money. Paper money is so easier to exchange than precious metals or jewels. Polo. It must be a signature block, but I don't know if it belongs to Marco, Niccolo, or Maffeo. Kublai Khan knows and sees all. He has controlled this great empire since defeating the Sung dynasty in 1279. Handsome, plays games, and has a wife I call Hacks. I don't know if I'm handsome. I'm very, like, you know, grizzly. But thank you, Terminator. I appreciate you. Turn to Venice. I don't know the year. Khan of... What would this be? I feel like this should be something pretty easy, right? Or whatever. So he has controlled his Sung great empire since defeating the Sung dynasty in 1279. He wants to conquer everything in sight. Okay, so I have fireworks. Shit. Dave Retro Dave. Oh, what's up, dude? I'm gonna get out of here. I have 3 things: fireworks, something else. What is? You want a book? 1,000 blessings for your offer, but I must refuse. Do you want fireworks? You have served the great Khan well. This rocket thunder will fill the emptiness I feel now. City of Yangchao, but his heart aches for his homeland. Mongolian princess to the Khan of Persia. Got you. Should take him about 3 years. Okay, so if we're doing the Khan of Persia, travels in the book. So did I figure out this? 3 years? Okay. So I'm missing just cooking dinner? Fuck yeah, dude. What you cooking? What kind of dinner? I don't know the year they returned home to Venice, and I don't know the name of the book or... Let's see. Alright. Back home in his year 1295. Could that be it? There it is. Okay. So I need the name of the book, and I need how many years. Okay, so I have a book to give. Book of Marco Polo, what a catchy title. He continues to record all he sees in his travels. Journeyed from Italy to China, wealth of people and adventures. More than 3 years. I don't know. Simple block. Keep power. Offer print block. Okay, so... Fuck. I don't know. Just chicken breast and baked potato. Maybe some veggies too. I'm a big fan of baked potatoes. I haven't had one in a while. So I don't have anything else. So I have to figure these 2 things out. So for the next 200 years? Couldn't be 1,000 years, because that would be literally 2292, and that's not correct. 900?
I don't trust stairs. They are always up to something.
Yo, Hellraiser Cenobites. I like the name. Great movie. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. His travels in the something of Marco Polo. Histories? The tragedies? Fuck, I don't know, and I don't I have to finish this up. Fuck. Book. How easy is that? Main source of information on Asia for the next, I feel like, is it 500? There we go. Alright, cool, we're done. Let's go in here, let's give Marco Polo his fucking printing block, and then we'll be out of here. Alright. Big hand. Let's get back home. Let's start the next one. Turn to owner. So let's see how many we could figure out here. Athens. The methods by which we seek an understanding of our world, our universe, and ourselves is believed to have been created by the great thinkers and teachers of ancient Greece. One of the most beloved philosophers was Plato, and something he founded what is said to be the first whatever known as the Academy. School? University. The school survived for over I don't know how many years. Plato taught his students through a dialogue of questions and answers. He learned this so-called something method of instruction from his own teacher. So-called Socratic from his own teacher Socrates. Let's see. But what's going on, Aaron? Welcome in, dude. One of Plato's students, Aristotle, became a great I know a lot about Greek history. I just don't know dates and shit. Philosopher, scientist himself, Plato examined such questions and ideas as what is wisdom and what is that's a lot. I'm gonna pass on that one. And what is the best form of something? The teachings of Plato have influenced Western civilizations for however many centuries. His ideas are found in his many great works, including in which he contended that the best form of government would be a something of ruling something. Is this like a lot of government? Oh, all right. So what are we going? We're going to Athens, 369 BC. So let's do this. How do you wait? Hold on. Stop. This. How do you do it? This. This. No. This. How do you do it? I don't want to push B. Is it this? This. There we go. Where is it? 369? Was it? $69. We're going to Athens. What you up to, Aaron? Just trying to knock out. I'm just trying to knock out more Super Nintendo games, but since it's Mario Day, we're we're focusing on lesser-known Mario titles on the Super Nintendo. Not saying they're unknown titles, but definitely lesser-known. Okay. Alright, what manner of speaking is this? You are in the Temple of Athens, pal. I'm a pilgrim here myself. I'm a writer of comedies from the Isle of Crete. Practice, you didn't laugh, oh dear. It appears the comedy is somewhat fragile. I cannot continue unless I am recognized for my wit. Perhaps an award from the Academy would do it. Practice, okay. Great. Of course, I am a student of Plato's. You may call me Aristotle. I always welcome a stranger with a question. It is how Plato teaches. Plato learned from Socrates, his teacher. Not surprisingly, we call it a Socratic method, but both the student and teacher ask and answer questions. Questions of life, knowledge, wisdom, truth, and our place in the world. We call it philosophy. Is this in here somewhere? Knowledge, wisdom, truth, and our place in the world. What is... Jesus, look how long this is. What is truth? And what is the best form of... What was the best form of World War II? Influenced Western civilization for however many centuries. Many great works, including The Something, in which he contends the best form of government would be... Alright, in whatever year he founded the university, school survived for over many years. Okay, so we need to know years, centuries, a book, and then best form of something. Nothing. Any fool could deduce that heavy things fall faster than light ones, and who can deny that rocks sink while leaves float? Besides their shapes, I just wrote it down in stone. Math and geometry, they help us measure land, earth measuring stick. Okay, I have grapes. You don't want grapes, right? Freeman. Academy destined to last at least 900 years. So, here we go, 900. And then Plato's in some kind of year he founded the first... Did we already figure that out? Yes, he was a student of Socrates. Plato began the Academy and honors teacher. That was in 387. No. I didn't want to fucking do that, you piece of shit. I don't know the buttons. This is stupid, yo. Fuck. Alright, whatever. We got this as 387. And then we just gotta figure out these few. So what is it? Athens, 387 BC, 369 BC. Can I just, like, go straight there? Yeah. That was so dumb. I pushed the wrong fucking button. That's alright. Fuck it. Alright. So do I have like the grapes still? I don't. So let's just go through all this. Have the grapes. 387 treaty between Sparta and Persia. Persia ended the support. Why is this man in Athens? Aware of his ignorance, accused, bad influence, whatever. Hemlock poison. He was forced to drink it. Plato never forgave the government. I could tell you. Throat became dry to continue. You want some grapes? Ah, gift of Bacchus, or is it Dionysus? Can never keep my Parthenon straight. Many thanks, my small friend. Student, study many questions, including what is justice, what is wisdom, and what is truth. So this is justice. There's no justice here. What is wisdom, what is truth, and what is the best form of justice? It's not in here, though. It's not in here. The fuck? What is the best form of government? Okay. Influence Western civilization frown on our centuries. Accept this book, return it. I find you guilty of the crime. Okay. Can I go over here? Freeman of the Academy, Thinkers Speak, Plato's the teacher. I'm a slave, can I go? Yikes, a slave? You are very wise. Perhaps you should share your ideas at the university. Here, take this laurel wreath. I'll mark you as a wise man to those who can guide you. Alright, who can I give this to? It's truly an honor. You like me, you really like me. It is so persuasive. I believe people will probably not question them for 2,000 years. Alright, let's do that. That's in this page, right? No. What? How many centuries is 2,000 years? I think that's it, right? I don't have anything else. What would this be called? The meritocracy? Fuck. Did I just read right past these things? Math, geometry, they help us measure the land. Geometry means earth, measuring whatever. Do you want this? Now I tell you about this book. Meritocracy ruled by only the best philosophers. Meritocracy. Of ruling philosophers. So now I need to know his book name, and teachings of Plato have influenced Western civilization for I don't know how many centuries. The Republic. Is that the name of the book? Republic? And then we just need to find how long it's oh, for the next 2,400 years. 24 centuries? Alright, we're done. Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh no, did chat go down? Mine says connecting to chat. I don't know if it actually went down or not. No, it looks like it's good. Plato, this book is yours. Republic, thank you, Mario. This book is mine, but the knowledge belongs to all. Now I can teach my pupils just as Socrates taught me. Alright. Testing. I see it. It looks like everything's good. For some reason, it looked like my Streamlabs said connecting to chat, and then it said welcome to chat room. So it looked like I went down for a minute, but I actually didn't. It still shows I've been live for 2 hours, so we're good. All right, return to owner. We're almost, I think we're more than halfway done now. London, the transformation of whatever from a small island nation to a great world power. Great England? From a small island nation to a great world power began during the 45-year reign of one of the country's greatest monarchs. Something. Whatever Queen Bess, as she was fondly known by her subjects. What, a queen? Something great? Is this great? No. She's fondly known by her subjects, ruled with strength and wisdom in spite of many problems she faced as queen. Hers was a kingdom troubled by deep religious divisions and a war with Spain's king somebody, the famous sea battle with his I don't know, armada, troops, whatever, fleet. Oceans. Was successful but costly. Finally, countless plots against Elizabeth were attributed to their enemies, including her cousin Mary. Mary somebody. Mary Queen of Scots. Mary fled to England after abdicating the Scottish throne. Elizabeth had her something for many years. Her reign confined for many. Why did it only give me 4 options? That's weird. What I missed? We have, I think, 3 left in this room or in this level, and then we got the next one. Ultimately, Mary was accused of something and done away with. Was accused of. What is it? Treason? However, Elizabeth's generous support of her arts and sciences during the period that produced playwright William Shakespeare and world explorer Magellan. Magellan's not on here. I'm just trying to, like, save myself time here. Not Mark Antony, not Julius Caesar. I don't see anyone there, so we'll come back to that. But we cleared out a lot, so we need to know the world explorer, famous sea battles, all that stuff. So what is this? This is London 1595. If you get the items in the wrong order, you get the bad ending. What do you mean the items? Same with the book too. Careful not to get 3 bad frowns. I purposefully back out if I get 2. What do you mean, if you get the items in the wrong order? I don't know what that means. 1595. I did the wrong year. No, that's right. Oh, I didn't do London. I'm an idiot. All right. The items you have to return to the rightful owners. So, are you saying that you have to do the pillars in a specific order? How do you know what order that would be? How do you do them in the wrong order? Like apple first, etc.? I don't understand. Do you have to do them in their chronological order? Because I definitely did that wrong. I've just been going in order. Francis Drake. Oh, is that the Explorer? Yeah. Mario smokes chronic and time travels, basically. Rather cute too, however, an audience to see the Queen. Hug an audience is if you writer of plays and sonnets like Shakespeare, the Queen shows. Your favorite artist, are you a playwright? No, I'm a plumber. A plumber, well, you might try the Parliament. Earl might be able to arrange an audience, but be warned, some are not to be trusted. It's a puzzle to be sure, some cannot trust, while others, like the handsome and dashing world explorer Sir Francis Drake, are well known for their loyalty. What do I still need? I need something Queen Bess. War with Spain's king, and then a famous battle with his fleet or something. A pipe. Good Queen Bess. So I need the Spain's king and then something else. We go upstairs. Oh, no, can't. It's over here. Days of Sir Francis Walsingham and his spies. Is that the guy? Walsingham? That's not even an option. Let's see. Confined, overthrow Elizabeth, some little plot, fellow. I know not a spy for King Philip II of Spain. Is that it? And his famous sea battles with something. Some secret signal. Great sea battle. Our small fleet kicked the stuffing out of King Philip's huge Spanish armada. I know it's like, I figured it was armada, but it's not in there. Is it Spanish armada? It is. Here you go. Done. First airs Apple Shield Papers, Music Sheet, Declaration of Independence, Declaration of Independence. So, I'm guessing you're supposed to do it in chronological order? I'm not going back and replaying in order to do that, because I didn't even know that was a thing. That's stupid. We're just gonna get the bad ending and call it a day. I don't care. We can, well, let me take that back. It's crazy if you ask me. Yeah, I think so too. Few political leaders have earned the prestige of Mohandas K. Gandhi. Born in India, he studied law and something and settled in South Africa, where he protested unjust laws with campaigns called, what are they called? What were they called? I don't know. Let's figure that out. Return to Indonesia and something, or India and that. Land ruled by British since whatever. First thought coronation, but after a British attack. Soon called Mahatma. British concessions by threatening to fast himself to death. He refused to support the British in something. He was jailed. After the war, he participated in conferences with Britain Viceroy, which led to the independence. Practice of something resistance. Okay. We'll see what happens. I'm reading the walkthrough, and it looks like you have to go left to right with the pillars. You should be good. That's what I've been doing, so hopefully we're good. Calcutta, 1947. So I should be good then. Calcutta, 1947. Hopefully we're good then, because that would suck to not get the good ending, because that would kind of count as like the hard mode is getting the good ending versus the bad ending. So hopefully we're good. Alright, so what do we need to figure out? I'm trying to think. Studied law in somewhere, settled South Africa, campaigns called something, meaning grasping for the truth. Returned to India in a year, ruled by British since some kind of year. A viceroy. Alright, India's materials. Gandhi has worked hard to change this since his return from South Africa in 1915. Let's see. Okay. Stranger here in Calcutta, Gandhi has been a great leader in our struggle for independence. He has hoped that it helped the British in World War I. Free. Okay. Amstar, many of our people lived lives, caused Gandhi to organize the great Satira. Okay, whatever that is. I don't know how to pronounce that, but we're gonna put it in this spot right here. So land ruled by British since some year. He studied law in another place. Okay. Grasping the truth, protest, resistance, work, says Independence Day. Let me offer you the symbol of sweet freedom. Get back to my studies. Just like Gandhi, have you seen my law book by any chance? So, is this just studied law in India? Oh. Okay. This is probably where he is, yeah. Okay. Did you hear the limit of highlights, Arctic? Twitch needs to stop updating a lot. Wait, there's a limit? I didn't know that. Do you know whom you are speaking? I am the judge of the Crown Colony of India, sir. That is until the independence ceremony today. Fun. Hardly the sun is getting on the jewel of British Empire's crown. Independence in the fashion. Next to the man Gandhi. Address me as your grace. Everything has led the people to freedom. Quite brilliant, though. Due to a small part of the British education, he led me to a small book once. Whatever. Unless trouble. Do you want some incense? Law book? Law book? Thank you, my little friend. Now I can study the law. 100-hour limit of clips and highlights soon. That's pretty fucking wild. But 100 hours, I doubt I have even close to that. Recommend to back up anything you don't want to lose. I don't think it's possible for me to hit 100 hours. I'm not like a huge streamer, so that makes sense. He had to stop something when they became violent in 1920s. But at that time, he had learned worldwide recognition and prestige for his methods, helped him quite a bit. Is that something in the 1920s? I don't know. Fast until death in order to get concessions from both the British and the fellow citizens of India. People took notice. British could not risk the world condemnation should he actually come to harm. Not to let their Wahhabis suffer. Sadly, no. Violence is never far away. Even now, many Hindus and Muslims will not live together. For that reason, India and Pakistan have been separated. Gandhi opposed it, but should blame him. Let's return this at once. So I have a flag and I have incense. Ashram. We are a community of Hindus leading a simple religious life. Please enter. Since 1757. So he studied law. I don't know where he studied law. Yo, what's up, Skunk? Viceroy. The legacy is in the practice of something resistance. Was it like peaceful resistance? Passive resistance? When he refused to support the British in something, he was jailed. Viceroy. And he studied law somewhere. Let's see. Fatma wears a shawl of loincloth, lawyer educated in Britain. So, Britain. So we need the Viceroy's name and when he refused to support the British in something. Confronted by the authorities for breaking an unjust law, we refuse to fight them. Any violence is their own. So what was that? It says refuse to support the British in something. Resist the jails are full. We cannot defend ourselves. We tried never to. Mahatma began using this method in South Africa. So this is South Africa. This is not South Africa. What the fuck? Refuse to support the British in something. I feel like I fucked something up. I never thought about games like this in the SNES challenge. I mean, every game is part of the challenge, so yeah. It's unfortunate, but it is. Endless trouble. Criminal spent more than 2 years in prison, you know. Man's a traitor. Fighting the Axis powers in World War II, and Gandhi insists India will... So is it just World War II? Is this just World War II here? Support the British in World War II. And then I just need the Viceroy's name. Organize another, whatever the limit. Since he was released in 44, he's been negotiating independence, including Mountbatten. Is that what it is? Mountbatten? Alright, let's to go give the guy his fucking shit. Bye, Gandhi. Is this Mario finds religion? Yup. Yup. Alright, I think we have one final room, right? There's three levels? Or are there more than that? One more? Is it? So this is the final one? When young Johann Gutenberg was growing up in Germany at the turn of the 15th century, books were very rare and expensive because of a something had to duplicate each copy by hand. Scribe. I'm gonna get this whole fucking thing right here, except for dates. Scribe. Since Johann was a child of great curiosity who loved to something, he dreamed of a faster, easier way to make books. Read. Luckily, Johann had something, a large fortune. He had inherited a large fortune. Wow, this is an easy one. This allowed him to dedicate all his time to the invention that would soon change the world. The secret, he realized, was in finding a way to something words, so copies would be quick and effortless. Print. Gutenberg first tried carving letters from wood, but the printing came out crooked? Who cares? And blurred. Crooked is probably what it is. He continued to experiment, spending all his father's money during the something years it took to perfect the printing press. The final press made with movable something type. Let's just, I guess it could be metal. Worked perfectly. His childhood dream realized at last. Johann printed his first books in something. They are known today as Gutenberg something. Alright, cool. Mainz 1455. Wherever the fuck that is. This music is fucking badass, man. 55. I was going to do Mario's time, or Mario's missing after this, but what we'll do is we'll switch it up and do, we'll probably do Yoshi's Safari after this to do something a little bit different. Which should go really fucking quick. Oh, what am I? I'm just collecting these, not even watching. Whatever. So, what are we missing? We're missing, father's money during the something years it took to... So, a number of years, movable something type, printed his first books in somewhere, and then that. Okay. Parchment, the sharp lines are big impressive on products, though. Subscribe next door. His business is letters after all. Glad you asked. Goat or sheepskin, carefully crafted to soft, clean, and thin enough to ride on. Stock, very good, very expensive. Impressed by your curiosity. Actually, I know quite a bit about him, but I really can't chat unless it's over a nice hot cup of tea. It's not going to. I'm gonna do it on my computer. Nura. I've already tested it to make sure I can do it on my PC. I'm gonna use my mouse instead of the Super Scope. Gutenberg, do you please, your way now, diminutive one. I'm pressed for time. Productive type of day. Oh, this is the main dude. Okay, let me get out of here. Subscribe. Let's see. Print letters, it could be nifty. G's in a minute. Where take me hours. Time to eat my wife's cooking. Have a drumstick. 2. Copy of more book. Oh well. They say only good writing is rewriting and rewriting. And oh dear, I'm going to need a ladder to reach the ink on the closest shelf. Okay. Do I have something here? I have something. Work here. It's important. Mint. I'm a very important craftsman. I use silver, gold, and lead to make keys, coins, metals, and other important things. It's not my work. Johann Gutenberg made that. He thinks the only person in Mainz besides the jewelers who knows about metal crafting. I think it's too important to work here. If he hadn't inherited that fortune from his father, things would be different. Spent the whole pile buying expensive metals for his secret project. So, money during the something years. I don't know how many years.
I am terrified of elevators. I'm going to start taking steps.
Yo, Shadow! Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. This key, however, it's an example of superior metalworking. Lunchtime, I can't afford. Hey, can I borrow that letter for a scribe? He never returns anything, but okay. Do you want a drumstick? Tasty chicken. I was going to have a hamburger and Frankfurter for lunch, but these didn't show up. They didn't show up. What's so funny, oh? I suppose you want to know more about Eric Gutenberg. Tried wood first. Fool knows that wood is so soft. The letters came out crooked and blurry. Kept on trying. He used to work here, you know. 9 air plumber. You keep it. Tell me anything else now. Alright, I got a ladder. So the scribe wants the ladder. The Bible. Oh, I don't know the year. Okay, so I just need however many years, movable something type, and then that. Type of metal from Eric Gutenberg right away. Bibles. Writing, take that. So I have a key. Who wants a key though? Do you want the key? Does Parchment want the key? Please don't leave that thing here. Who's over here at this church? Metal letter, wax seal. Perhaps the fellows at the mint might want that. Little boy, bookworm, family to afford a single book in their home. Trying to invent a faster, cheaper way to make books in large quantities. Can't talk anymore. Our books are so valuable. Must find it. Offer the key. I could kiss you! Oh, sorry. This is a library. I shouldn't shout. Now, was there some book in particular I wanted to see? Bible. He can't pay loans back. Fuck. Teabag? Teabag? Theodore Teabag Bagwell? A Shelter? I don't know if I have him. I do. Cathedral Tea, my favorite. Thanks, Air Mario. Now, what were you saying about Johann? Germany has been working in a printing press. Is that... It can't be printing press. I already did that. Yeah, printing press. With movable something. Fuck. I don't... Alright, with movable something type. And then during the something years it took to perfect the printing press. Got it. Hey bro, you want this? Alright, we're done. Sorry if I'm not stopping and reading everything. We gotta make up some time here. We're already at 2.5 hours on stream, and I thought this was gonna take me 2 hours. Alright, what do we got? No, 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 no. Some kind of wheel. Pacific Ocean. Importance of perseverance. A few better examples of Ferdinand Magellan. When Columbus reached America in 1492, he thought he had found a western shortcut to... Is it India? By something, however, when Magellan's 5 ships sailed west to find the Canary... No. Fuck. I don't know what it is. Explorers suspected that the Americas were a vast new region unconnected to Asia. After a year of exploring the eastern for a way west, Magellan entered the rough seas between something and the tip of South America. I don't know. After something days of struggle, Magellan entered a vast something ocean, sailing west. Is it Pacific? His crew endured malnutrition and something until they reached the Philippines. Like scurvy or something? Is scurvy even on here? There, Magellan was the victim of hostile natives, but Juan Sebastian something pressed on. Victoria, the sole remaining ship, rounded the Cape of Africa and returned to Spain. Thus, Magellan's expedition became the first sail around the globe. In so doing, it demonstrated the true scale of the Earth? No. World? Nope. And proved that the Americas were indeed a new world. It demonstrated the true scale of the, what, expedition? No. Alright, we're gonna have to figure that out. So, Juan Sebastian something. Was that Juan Sebastian, like, Ponce de Leon or some shit? No. Alright, I don't know that one. And then... sailed west to find the something islands by... Okay, there's a lot that we're missing here. Pacific Ocean, 1521. Are we on a boat this time? 1521? Shit. Alright. Hoping this is the, we had like the last like few we have to knock out and then we're done. Cause this one's starting to bore me. This game is starting to bore me. I am in a groove with it, but it's starting to drag on, you know. We're on a boat? I'm on a boat, motherfucker. Look at the size of that bird. Holy shit. That thing could carry Mario away. What the fuck, dude? Is this the, yeah, it's the main dude. Navigator. This is the Trinidad, the flagship of our General Ferdinand Magellan. My stepdaughter said, "You have no taste," with a dull look on her face. Damn. Damn. We are on a voyage of commerce and exploration. Sorry, I'm weak from the scurvy. This is the Trinidad, the flagship. Okay. I don't have anything yet. Hey, I am the ship's bosun. Who are you? The new cabin boy? Make yourself useful by taking the rat trap to the cook. Ew. Magellan, he's crazy. He pretends to know where we're going. But I don't believe him. If it weren't for all the money I stand to make in the spice trade, I wouldn't even be here. Columbus wanted to get to India by going west. Well, I've been to India, mate, and this desolate place isn't it. This is a whole new world. Columbus is wrong. The world and its oceans are vast. Even my fine telescope can't see what is ahead. Here, take it. It does me no good. Of course not. Magellan hasn't stopped for our mutiny. Perhaps we'd be on our way home now instead of plunging on further into this endless sea. Others who felt as if Magellan's foolhardiness tried and failed to take command. 2 of them paid with their lives. Now he's determined to strand us in this huge ocean. Madness, I tell you. Okay. Can I go down here? Be happy to take you to him, but I must stay here in the galley and keep the rats at bay. Rats, always a problem. I think a whole family boarded us and passed through the straits. The straits? Is that what this is? Seas between the straits? I don't know these years. After however many days of struggle, victim of hostile natives, but Juan Sebastian demonstrated a true scale of something. Narrow passage of the water between 2 straits of land. It took us 39 days to pass through the strait between the southern tip of South America and the land of fire. Okay, here we go. How many 39 days of struggle? And then land of fire. Tierra del Fuego. Sail west to find the something islands. Freezing cold, muy frio. Tierra del Fuego, land of fire. Spice Islands. Tasting what? Song is a ham? A jam? Ham works too, right? Alright, so shortcut to India by something, however. New world for a year. Alright, another rat. I cannot talk anymore. Is this the rat trap? Muchas gracias. Now I can catch a few of these monsters. When food runs short, a good-sized rat is worth its weight in gold. Oh, see, and that's only one of many hardships. Crews sleeps in cold. Okay. Scurvy's taking its toll. Pirates, savages combined. Here's an onion last for fresh food. It's mostly thanks to Magellan. He's a strong leader and a fine example of courage to the whole crew. San Antonio. For days, I think he turned back. Is that something? San Antonio? I don't know. Who would lately trust me, senor? I'm a cook. Rapidly, leave spices to make edibles, spices to Europe. Okay, so I have a fucking onion. Does the navigator want the onion? Yes, mi amigo, this makes me feel much better. Juan Sebastian Del Cano, that's the guy. So I need, it's so demonstrated the true scale of the something, and then I need to know what year. Okay, so I just need to know what this is, the true scale of the something. Oceans. Alright, cool. Who wants a telescope? You want a telescope? No thanks, I can't care for it. You want a telescope? Is there anybody else? Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? What is this, a wheel? You want the astrolabe? Do you want the astrolabe? I feel like I'm missing something. Try the captain? But isn't the captain Magellan? I feel like there's somebody else that could either want astrolabe or the telescope. Why would I need... I feel like something's missing here. Whatever, who cares? Yeah, whatever. Hopefully I don't need to turn in hopefully I don't need to turn in everything. I can just end it because we've turned it in. As I quote Elga Pataki from Arnold, Doi! Alright, what is this? Florence. Michelangelo, one of history's most impressive artists, was born in something, Italy on March 6th. Raised by a family of something at the age of 13, he was apprenticed to learn the basics of painting at the Something Brothers studio. Study in the sculpture gardens of the great patron Somebody. Indeed, Michelangelo's fame as a sculptor is unmatched. His remarkable Pieta was carved when he was only 23. Shortly thereafter, his 13.5-foot something, like what? Like, oh, I don't know. Was this David? Was wrought from a single block of marble when commissioned to paint the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. Though Michelangelo implored Pope Somebody that the painter Raphael could do better. Okay. Florence, what's the year? 1503. So I think we only have 3 left, possibly. Florence, 1503. Oh, shit, 3. Maybe I did beat this when I was a kid. I seem to remember, like, the different rooms. But I don't really remember. Forsaken would know. Because he and I were twins. And we owned these games growing up. Okay. Something over here, right here. Raphael painter and friended painters. I know all the big names. Leonardo, Michelangelo, Bartolomeo. I think all true artists should wear berets. Here's one for you. Do you recognize this chisel? It might be a painter, but I'm associated with sculptors. This is a marble chisel. Michelangelo has just started work on a huge white marble piece. Coincidence? I think not. I'm sorry. You have to search for some. I have to search for some paint. I can get on with this portrait. Why don't you go to Venice? I hear they could use a plumber. Okay. What do I have? Some kind of thing here. Mere apprentice. We apprentices have to work long and hard before we earn the right to own a chisel as nice as that. Besides, that one is marked letter M. I was blessed to work with him on his statue La Pieta, the Pity. The Pity? Is there something here? No. Born in somewhere, Italy, raised by a family of something, and then basics of painting at somebody's studio, sculptor of the gardens of the great patron Somebody. Let's see. Your old work of miracle, carved by Michelangelo, made it across the front. He studied Greek statues in Lorenzo de Medici's sculptor gardens. Lorenzo de Medici. Okay. Passed away in 1492. He was Michelangelo's patron. Mirror muscles and bones, burr. I feel a draft. Okay. Offer beret. This game is wearing on me, man. Thanks for the Capello. My head was freezing. Sit, have a crust of bread that Mama made. I know a picture of 1,000 words. Could talk forever about my idol Michelangelo. He was born in 1475 to the Buonarroti. 1475. Family of... to the Buonarroti family in caprese salad. I think I might have just fucked myself. He grew up around this elegant city. Florence has been the oppressive center of Europe. So Florence... Shit. I don't think I read that one sentence fully, so I think I might have missed something. Florence. What? I thought it said he was here the whole time. Up in a studio up to David's ears in Carrara marble. Shit. I feel like I missed some crucial information. We apprenticed together at the workshop of the Ghirlandaio brothers. Family of... philosophers, stonecutters, born in something Italy, Caprese. All right, so all I need now is implored Pope somebody. Is it like a no? I don't know. I'm not gonna guess. So I have bread. Okay. Pope Julius II, and that's it. Alright. Let's go give the paintbrush to this other guy. This other guy... Hold on, not this one. This one. Is it this guy? Nobody else wants this fucking paintbrush? Oh, paint. Okay, I think that's it. So let's just go give him the fucking chisel. Alright, done. That was pretty quick, if I do say so myself. We doing, yep. Doing, what's his face? Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet, King Lear, Othello, Macbeth. These are only a few of the famous characters immortalized by the greatest storyteller or some shit. Playwright. And poet in something literature. William Shakespeare, born over 400 years ago, 1564. Shakespeare's plays still performed throughout the world. He wrote during England's Golden Age, a time when Queen Elizabeth the First was generously supporting the arts. It is said that Shakespeare wrote a something just for her. A what? Wrote a... What could it be? Play. And something as well as an author. Shakespeare is known to have written some, I don't know how many plays. Among them were blank, such as Richard III and Henry V. Comedies. So this would have to be a... histories, such as such as The Taming of the Shrew and The Twelfth Night, and these are tragedies. Most of Shakespeare's plays were first performed at the open-roofed, what was that? The Globe Theater, where bad something could cancel a performance. Or like, what, reviews or some shit? I don't know. We'll figure that out. Having the modest... Shakespeare lived until 1616, having made a modest fortune. He was buried in the village where he was born, something upon Avon. So we need to know bad something, how many plays he wrote, whatever he was as well as an author, and then greatest poet in something literature. Alright, what is this? Is this city like the thing? Stratford upon Avon. Is that the answer to this? Cool. Stratford upon Avon, 1601. Okay. Oh, I could have went right into that portal there, but that's fine. That whirlpool. Alright. Let's figure this shit out. Do you know Shakespeare, fellow Infinite Jest? Schoolmates here at Stratford went to become famous while I am a fortune's fool. Picture of Shakespeare. It's the most unlikeliest cut of all, unkindest cut of all. I've heard him say to be a well-favored man is the gift of fortune, but to write and read comes by nature. Why, I am traveler too. Please take my old globe as a gift. I just received a new one left me in the will of Sir Francis Drake. Oh, brave new world that has such people in it. Love, Blood, and Rhetoric. His works are of three kinds. First, there's histories, comedies, and tragedies. Hamlet, Danish Prince, Father Murdered, Most Foul. Stain on my doublet. If I ever had a handkerchief, I could remove it. Okay. Did he answer any of these questions? Something as well as an author known to have written some, I don't know that. Or bad, something could cancel, was it patrons? Poet in something literature. Okay. Something as well as an author. Nope. Is this bad patrons? I doubt it. Nope. Alright, let's go here. Burbage, oh, verbiage. Since 1594, Lord Chamberlain's men has performed for Her Majesty. Is there any years that I need to know? Something as well as an author, written a certain amount of plays, and that's done. Okay. So we just need to know what he is as well as an author, how many plays he wrote, and then bad something. 37. Okay. Playwright and poet. So, is it like poet? Is this speaker? Man, fuck you. Actor of some merit, most of this Anon, this knife to Anne Hathaway must go. Take it, please. Okay, is actor? Okay. So I just need to know bad something. Okay, that's where our boy is. It's back in here. Looking for whatever bad whatever could ruin the plays. So I need to give her the knife. Let's see. Let's see. So what do we have still? We have a globe and a feather and a handkerchief. Feather? Bad weather. Okay. Who wants the globe? Can she take the globe? Who wants the globe? Can I go farther? No? Sometimes you get an item and just nobody fucking wants it. There we go. Alright. Bad weather. I wasn't thinking weather. I guess open roofed could lead to weather. It makes absolute fucking sense. But I was thinking like the whole like when people throw tomatoes and shit could cancel the whatever. Who gives a shit? Alright. Done. Let's go back. I think we got what? 1 or 2 left. One left. Alexandria, 47 BC. Upon their father's passing, Cleopatra and her brother were named to rule the kingdom of Egypt. However, Cleopatra's selfish brother, whoever, didn't want to share his throne, so he banished his sister from the capital city of... It's not Cairo, right? Alexandria? It was up to the Roman ruler Caesar, who serves as Egypt's like I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. To restore Cleopatra to the throne, thus a second something was held for the queen. Was it like an election? I don't think there's like elections, right? Queen in the year something. Meanwhile, Caesar fell deeply in love with Cleopatra, and she eventually bore him a son named something. However, on March 15th, 44 BC, Julius Caesar was done away with by members of the Roman Senate. One of the Rome's new leaders, somebody, had once been an officer in Caesar's army. Who? Is that the son's name? That is. Members of... I don't know. One of Rome's new leaders. Charles? No, it can't be Charles, right? I don't know. We're gonna figure that out. So, new leader, Cleopatra's brother, new ruler who served as Egypt's something. A second something was held for the queen. Okay. What is this? This is Alexandria 47 BC. Okay. Alexandria 47 BC. I like how Bowser is just letting me wander his fucking his vault basically and take all of his shit. And did they ever explain why Mario fucking has a time machine, time traveling watch thing? That don't make no sense to me. Try Captain. Bowser's... Yeah, the museum. That's what I meant. Julius Caesar, head of the greatest civilization, bald spot show. I feared is becoming more noticeable. What is the Roman ruler doing here? I came in pursuit of an enemy as I conquered Pompeii, so Cleopatra conquered my heart. Please take this cat away. I'm terribly allergic. Me too, Caesar. I must do as Romans do and return to my country's capital. By the gods, this cursed bald spot, I really can't meet Cleopatra this way. Enough plebeian. I simply must know if this bald spot shows as a leader of the most powerful nation on earth. I must make myself irresistible to the much younger Queen of the Nile. Okay. I took her side. Nasty fight. Little brother, you must be Roman. You certainly don't walk like an Egyptian. You're from another world. With the help of Caesar, Cleopatra has regained the throne stolen by her brother Ptolemy the 12th. Alright. You think this is Captain? Captain's not really in here. A second coronation. I don't know the year though. What do I have here? Can you get a cat? Slayer of vermin, I shall worship this animal forever if it rids this palace of those beady-eyed pests. Let's see. Highly of one named Mark Antony, an officer of Caesar's. So this is definitely new leaders. Once an officer is definitely Mark Antony. Alright, so now all I need to know is who served as Egypt's something, and then when the coronation was held. Attracted in power, Ptolemy the 12th, Lily of the Queen's maid, wooden asp. So I have grapes, and I have an asp. So careful with that. Solid gold, very old. Grapes would please the console. Excuse me, I've been trying to catch an eye of a handsome guard over there. I don't think he knows I exist. So here's a mirror. No, indeed. Here's some grapes. Here's an asp. Serpent made of wood. A gift from him. 48 BC. Man. Okay. So who's in here? Let's see. Consul? Egypt consul. Nope, that's not a thing. Was held for the queen in the year something. Guardian? Alright, what year was the coronation held? Shit. Did I fuck it up? Hold on. Get out. The year, it has to be before 47 BC. So there can't be a lot of options for that. So we're gonna go just 47 BC. Cool. Alright, I don't have any other items. No! You sack of shit! Do not! Just go away, just go away. Thank you. Holy shit, I was about to fucking lose my mind. Jesus Christ. Here, you looking for this? There you go. Now we can leave. Pushed the wrong button and pulled my time machine out. That was not good. Okay. Hi, Bowser. You got the good ending, first try. Fuck yeah. Bowser has escaped. You need to finish quicker. What? I need to finish quicker? Just kidding. Try again for a different ending. I don't care. We finished the game. That took me 3 hours, so fuck that. Alright. Games completed, 64. I could probably, like, figure it out and finish it fast because I know most of the answers, but it's whatever. Let's see. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and you want to see something else I've put out, click on this image over here. It'll take you to another video. If you like this kind of content and you want to see other stuff that I put out in the future, click on this one up here. It'll help you subscribe. I really appreciate you watching, and I will catch you on the next one.